Oukitel C5 Pro, a fully fledged smartphone with dual SIM card, all decent characteristics, and for less than 70 quid. Any good? Let's see. So this should have a 5-inch screen, as I said, dual SIM card already, 2 gig of RAM, 16 of ROM, the ability of expanding it through a micro SD card. I will put the link for this just below this review. Bought this on Amazon. I think the price was $66.99, so an absolutely brilliant price. As you can see, well, British plug, very similar to an iPhone plug actually. Fantastic, not a problem at all. But let's start with the main phone. So yes, some characteristics. The screen, as I said, Android 6, the dual SIM card part. I chose the one in black. There are several different other colors. Cameras, a 5 megapixel plus an 8 megapixel camera, quad-core processor. So yeah, it should be an absolutely stunning phone for the price. And let's be honest, nowadays phones are getting more and more powerful, and sometimes for no particular need. Not everyone needs a top of the range Samsung, iPhone or Google phone. So warranty card, the cable is a micro USB cable, instruction, most likely in several languages. We'll have a look another time, not interested. Phone, let's get rid of that, and let's have a look at this straight away. Brilliant. To start with, it comes already with a cover, a see-through cover, which is already a brilliant start. It's good to have, so it protects the phone while not taking away from the design. And talking about the design, oh, I like it actually. It's got a little texture feel and it's quite a nice grip. As you can see, the phone itself is, I don't know if it's a very hard plastic or an aluminium type of structure. It's definitely aluminium all around. I think this is a very strong plastic with a very nice design and to be honest, a very nice grip. There is already a film cover on it. Brilliant. We'll keep that on the side for the moment. So the look of it is very good. Very nice and easy to move around. You got the headphone jack there, so brilliant to know that it's still there. Of course I will need to run a few tests, turn it on, put SIM cards and everything else in it. So I will get back to you. I think to open it, there is the little king. Yeah, I will need to run a few tests and install a few apps. But already as a look of it, it seems to me pretty damn good. And as I said, for the price, with the type of processor and everything else, it should be absolutely fine. Of course, guys, this is a 2000 milliampere battery. Yeah, there are the characteristics. Of course, do remember to remove the film before you put it in. But as you can see, there are the two SIM cards and the possibility of updating also, or upgrading, sorry, the storage. And I really like the idea that you can use all three at the same time. With most phones, you need to sacrifice one of the SD cards to upgrade the storage. So, thumbs up there, and yeah, stay with me. We'll install a few apps, we'll turn it on, we'll check everything, and I'll get back to you. So I've put a few programs here that I would like to show you. Firstly, of course, you can customize all the wallpapers and everything else. You have plenty of wallpapers that you can choose from. So typical thing of Android, choose whatever you fancy. Widgets again, this is Android 6. One little thing, as soon as I turned it on, there were some updates already there. So I like the idea that the manufacturer is already pushing out some updates for the software. A few considerations, as you can probably see, I've installed Asphalt 8 and Mortal Kombat, so two very demanding, very graphically demanding games. And I've also installed Antutu, so we can test all the characteristics of the phone. I've taken already a few pictures, both through the selfie and the other camera. I've posted them anyway below as well, and they are anyway all included in the review. So I show you a little game through Asphalt. Just to let you know, I've put the game on medium resolution. I will say then on top resolution the phone does struggle quite a bit. Again, the brightness also of the screen at the moment is roughly all turned up, mostly because of the camera that I'm filming. However, at half the brightness, the phone is nice, it's clear to use, works very well. And one quick thing while we're at it, a lot of praises for the speaker. The speaker is roughly in the middle there, well, the top part of it, but it's not on the sides. And I actually like that, because quite often when I'm holding the phone, of course I'm holding it with both hands while playing, and I tend to cover, even on my phone, the speakers are at the bottom, and I tend to cover them while playing. So credit here, there you go. And it's also pretty loud, as you can hear. So as you can see, the game does work pretty well. Okay, and now to Mortal Kombat, a game that I don't know anything about it, and I've never played before this, but as I said, I wanted to test the characteristics of the phone, and I know that this is a pretty heavy game, so I thought it was the perfect choice to try to test the graphic card and how good was the quality of the phone itself. So let's give it a shot. I will end up embarrassing myself on this one as well. But hey, that's part of the game. Guys, I also wanted to show you a few characteristics of the system. There you go. So as we can see, it's a 4-core processor. The graphic chip is a Mali T720. So it is definitely absolutely fine for any daily requirement. It's not a top of the range phone, but for the price, is absolutely stunning. It works incredibly well, the screen is very bright, the camera is not bad at all actually. Just to show you also on a YouTube video, the phone actually works very well, and credit once again for not putting the speakers on the side. It is a bit unusual, but it works incredibly well, because then if I'm playing a game, for example, and I tend to hold the phone with both hands, I do not cover the speakers. And the speaker itself works very well. It is loud, sorry, I just turned off the volume there. It is actually very loud, and it sounds actually pretty decent for the price. You know, great choice there. I really like what the manufacturer did. Okay guys, let's get Antutu running. We'll let it run all the way through and we see the results together. There we go, guys. Personally, I do find it remarkable that nowadays it's possible to buy a phone with this type of score, with this type of quality. As I said, the screen is very good, the speaker is fantastic, the look is brilliant, it really feels solid, it really feels well made. It is a very good phone, and all of this is just 70 quid. Well, not even 66.99, I think it was the price. So I do find it absolutely remarkable that it's possible to buy something as good as this for this price.